Throughout the Diocese of Springfield this weekend, parishes are holding a second collection for the Catholic Campaign for Human Development. Rebecca Drake reports now on just two of the ways this program of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops helps to change lives and bring the gospel to life right here in Western Massachusetts.
Grocery shopping. It's a weekly activity or chore many of us take for granted. But for residents of Brayton Hill Apartments in North Adams, the sudden closing of the only grocery store within walking distance cut off their main access to healthy, affordable food. Resident Misha Amaral experienced this food crisis firsthand.
And if you don't have any transportation, you have to beg a ride from a friend or whatever, and a lot of times they're busy. So if you're a senior citizen or you're disabled or you're a single mother with kids in tow, you know, it was a lot closer and a lot quicker to walk down that way.
Securing access to food for the people of this low-income neighborhood became an urgent need, and one that was aided by a local interfaith organization thanks to a $50,000 grant from the U.S. Bishop's Catholic Campaign for Human Development. Community organizer Aubrey Armstrong worked with members of the local Price Chopper Action Group to restore access to a grocery store.
We got a deviated route turned into a permanent route, so now the Route 3 and the Route 3 special bus both run straight through the parking lot of Big Y, which makes it much easier so people don't have to carry all their groceries down to Main Street. And we got a permanent bus stop sign put up at Big Y.
While addressing the food security issue, the local action group also accomplished another major goal of the Bishop's Campaign for Human Development: empowering people to participate in decisions that affect their lives, families, and communities.
I'm feeling useful. See, the thing is, I don't know how long I've got on this earth, but when my time comes, I want to try and make the place a little bit better than when I found it. So that's why I like helping out with the groups.
Here in the city of Springfield, a parent-teacher home visit program was saved when another interfaith organization, the Pioneer Valley Project, also received a CCHD grant last year.
Pioneer Valley Project and its members came together, talked to the school committee, we talked to the school superintendent, and we got all the community involved. We all went to a school committee budget hearing, and we brought about 250 people to tell them story about how important the program is.
Reverend David Lewis, a PVP board member, witnessed the success of the home visit program when his son, now 15, was in elementary school.
He felt like the teacher understood his context, his environmental context, and was able to do better and even excel in school. He was excited about going to school.
Whether it's helping people get to the grocery store or inspiring students to excel, supporting the Catholic Campaign for Human Development is a way to put faith into action.
The two commandments that envelopes the whole sum of the matter is love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And so if I love my neighbor, then I want to see my neighbor do well.
Doing social work is part of our faith and helping our community and being involved with our community.
If somebody stumbles, pick them up. If somebody stutters, help them speak. If someone can't read or write, teach them the basics.
And for those who work to change lives in our local communities, every donation makes a difference.
Every dollar helps because we have so much work to do. Food insecurity and transportation insecurity go hand in hand. If people don't have access to healthy food, if they don't have access to transportation, they cannot feed their families.
As they work to improve lives in their communities, participants in these local groups also fulfill another important Christian principle: solidarity. bringing communities together and changing lives, from the hills of the Berkshires to the streets of Springfield, thanks to people of faith throughout Western Massachusetts. For Real to Real, I'm Rebecca Drake.
As winter approaches, the North Adams Group is working to find another grocery store chain to fill the space left by the former Price Chopper. And the Parent-Teacher Home Visit Program continues to help students achieve success in Springfield schools.